Well, ActionSA leader Herman Mashaba is expected to deliver the party's message of attested service delivery and hope to residents at Old Park Station in Newtown, Johannesburg. Let's cross to Ntlantla Kgatlane, our reporter covering this for us this morning. Ntlantla, good morning to you. And of course, we are now on the home stretch, as it were, in that countdown to Election Day. But please give us a sense of what's happening there this morning.
Well, a good morning to you, studio. Coming to right here, indeed, from Old Park Station in Johannesburg, where ActionSA is set to launch, rather not to have its rally. This is one of their final rally ahead of the November 1st elections. We know that the country is only left with 3 days before people cast their vote. Today we know that ActionSA is here again. If you remember, they also launched their manifesto here, so it's here again to continue where it left off. But quite interestingly, to talk to you about what SA Action is. It's a political party which is just 1 month old. It is led by a former mayor and former member of the DA, Herman Mashaba. But to speak to us a little bit more with regards to what they have been doing on the ground is Michael Beaumont, the national chair of ActionSA. Thank you so much, Michael. You guys had your own challenges. I mean, it's a year. You had your own challenges with the IEC, and you also had to, campaign. Just take us through how hard has it been for you as a young political party, which intends to contest these elections. How hard has it been for you doing your campaign?
I think on one level it's been very difficult because going to launch a new party in a time of lockdown, when your movements are restricted, when there's the time that you need to get your message out to South Africans, is undoubtedly a challenge. And we've certainly had our challenges with the IEC. But I think what's worked in our favour is that South Africans are looking for a new political party. They're tired of the way politics has been done, and people have been coming to ActionSA in their droves, and that has been what has been so encouraging over the last year.
Another thing that I want you to touch on, that issue of abbreviation, and we know that, as a party, you believe that, your message resonated well with, the voters during your campaign trail. How are you going to ensure that on the ballot people recognize your political party?
Sure. So, ActionSA has taken extraordinary measures after the outcome of the Electoral Court, and I think measures that have never been taken before in our country's history. So as we speak right now, we have trucks on their way to our different municipalities delivering posters that look like a ballot paper, that show voters outside the voting stations how they find ActionSA on every ballot paper. We're running digital campaigns, we're printing leaflets, we're communicating via SMS. We're going to make sure that voters come to the polls, and we use this situation to drive an advantage to help people identify ActionSA on the ballot paper.
How have you guys been received throughout your campaign?
Well, I think we've been very fortunate that way. And obviously we have a message that is resonating with South Africans. South Africans are looking for a new political party, but particularly South Africans have been looking for a party that offers solutions. They're tired of the old politics. They're tired of the politics that tells them what they already know. And with ActionSA being on the ground, delivering solutions and offering blueprints for how we fix South Africa, which is our slogan, South Africans are responding very well to that.
Talking about your blueprint, one would argue that, with political parties, they always say come with rhetorics.
Sure.
What is it that is different that ActionSA is going to do for the people? And the most important question is how?
Sure. Well, I think the most important answer to that question is that as a new party, we actually have a track record in government. Herman Mashaba was the mayor of Johannesburg for 3 years. So it's one of those things where people can listen to what we say, but they can trust what we did. And Herman Mashaba's tenure as mayor of Johannesburg achieved things when it came to the fight against corruption, delivering services, a pro-poor service delivery agenda, growing the inner city and rejuvenating the economy. These are things that we stand by, and we make that our offer wherever we contest.
3 days left before the first. Are you guys ready? Are you confident?
Absolutely. There's always a lot of work to be done. We are confident, but we're not overconfident. We have 3 days, lots of work to be done, and we look forward to each of them.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There you go, Sakina. Michael, they're talking to us about, what they have been doing on the ground, what they're promising people, and also touching on the fact that despite their challenges, they remain confident that, come the 1st and post the 1st of November, ActionSA will get the numbers to be in charge of the municipalities that they are gunning for. With that being said, it's back to you in studio.
Well, thank you so much, Ntlantla Kgatlane. And as they say, Minda, not too much longer before we exactly know who has done how well or how poorly at the ballot box. I can't wait, really. Leanne and I was just talking off air about some of the excitement. Can't wait to see how all of this turns out. We're going to take a